Hello, sir.
Hi. S to the K to the B to the E to the A to the T to the Z.
Skbeatz on the mic, yeah.
Yes, and then also in the house is a man of God, a powerful man of God who decides to mix like funky life with spirituality. How he keeps the balance, we don't know. Kwame! Hi, Kwame.
I'm not minding you.
Kwame, Louis in Echidawana.
My emergency said name if you because my name Jack Crowd is also.
Kwame, Jan, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey. I try my because
Sound company only global baby.
I'm actually going to start with you with that conversation because I think about a week ago, we saw a video on social media and it came from Pastor Nathaniel BASSEY. I think I saw it on Christian page where he was talking about the reasons why he personally doesn't want to get involved in awards and so I wanted to ask you, what's your perspective of that, knowing that you've also received an award some few days back? How do you feel? What's your stance on that? And already the woman of God also mentioned her perspective, which is almost the same way as what Nathaniel and Pastor Nathaniel was trying to say. What's your viewpoint though?
Okay, so a very good afternoon to your cherished viewers. I believe it has to do with conviction. When you listen to what Pastor Nathaniel BASSEY said, I mean, it really had much to do with conviction, what he believes in. He believes it doesn't really add up when we have to put ourselves together and battle who is the best when we are all projecting one kingdom. So it has to do with conviction. However, he also accepted that, okay, when it has to do with honoring, that, okay, we want to honor you for the works that you have done, projecting the kingdom all over the world, and we want to honor you. He will then accept that. So if you check through both of them, you realize that it has a lot to do with conviction, what he believes in. It's a personal thing. Once you don't really have an issue with it, and I believe, like he also said, he said he doesn't believe in competition. He thinks when we have to compete against ourselves, it's not the best. And I really side with him on that one, that if we have to compete against ourselves, then it makes it a bit awkward.
But
however,
let me just follow up with that. Don't you think we already expose ourselves to some unmentioned competition?
That's what I wanted to talk about. However, you see, with what I got last Sunday, I think yesterday I was on Original TV, and I was asked that, do I really think I deserve the award that I won, because I was in the category with the likes of Dinah Hamilton, MOG, Perez Music, Akese Brimpong, other people, very great musicians, and she seems not to know my song. However, I was given the award. Then I told her, unfortunately, it wasn't the most popular song. It was Songwriter of the Year, which even you can testify that I have that gift. So it doesn't have to do with whether the song is popular or not. It had to do with content, which our mother spoke about too, content-wise. And it was an Academy Award. So it wasn't based on vote. Okay. It was based on works. Right. And you see, I told her that everyone that was placed on that category qualified for the award. That's why we're all there. However, the Academy decided to give it to me, not because I am better than any of them, but some way, somehow, it favored me. And because of that, I think sometimes you just have to align yourself and not restrict yourself too much, because you see, no matter what we are doing in this life, there will always be competition, at least a bit of it. And it's not always the bad way. It keeps us on our toes sometimes and makes you push ahead, because sometimes we get relaxed. And that's why you're too comfortable near the if I tell you the kind of people sending me messages for me to write songs for them, gospel musicians. I think I showed one to you just this afternoon. People are just sending it, and this is good because one of my biggest problem is the kind of content we put out there as Christians. But by this award, a lot of people know that, oh, okay, so Kwame has it. Right. Then let's contact him. He can give us the right song. So I think sometimes it's good. Exactly. We just have to align ourselves with the word of God through it all, so that we don't drift.
Right.
Aside that, I think it's good.
Right. But then Glover, I mean, he spoke about it being like an Academy Award where it favored him. What happens from your perspective? I know you are into event organizing and you are also neck deep into awards. You know, there are some that you know that Charlie award with dear. I mean, even when the name is mentioned, like the whole place goes and then from an organizer's perspective, what is your take on that? Don't you think that it is weakening the validation of award schemes as far as Christianity's involvement in awards are concerned?
Even though it's weakening the validating of the award scheme, I think that's why we have voting. When you are nominated, it's extra work for you to tell your fans to vote. If your fans doesn't vote, there's no way you can win the award, because
so it means that you can even be the most popular, but
if
still
you
don't have the votes coming in,
you won't get it.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's award and it's business. The award organizers are also doing business, and through this voting or they get something small to at least come back next year bigger. So if you are nominated and you don't post or tell people to vote and you lose, I don't think you should come back complaining. Okay,
but then let's look at NGO.
Watching Skbeatz, where you get all the gist about musicians in Ghana.
Hello everybody, once again you are watching S to the K to the BATZ. My name is Samson, but you can call me Skbeatz Records, and this is what I do best, to bring you the behind the scenes and exclusive interviews of musicians at Gospel.
Karen Iraba Lane of New Beginnings Health Consult. We are a health firm that hosts educational talks on health and relationships. Our team comprises medical doctors, health coaches, and licensed counselors who are willing to share their knowledge through health educational talks and relationship talks. Our clients are healthy people like you who wish to maintain their health and peace of mind and want professional help to do so. Give us a call or visit us at any of our offices. We'll be happy to help. Kindly find the details on the screen.